Meta is investing more than $1 billion into AI data center campus located in Beaver Dam. That's according to Governor Tony Evers and officials with Meta. The company said the project will result in more than 1,000 skilled trade jobs during construction. The data center is scheduled to open in 2027, which will support more than 100 jobs, which city officials say will help boost the state's economy.
And so what that does is that draws the attention of eyes to companies like Meta, but it's a pattern we're seeing around Wisconsin, a growing list of global companies that are recognizing what Wisconsin offers. Great partners, good infrastructure, incredible communities, and a workforce that can't be beat.
The data center will be located inside Alliant Energy's Beaver Dam Commerce Park.